Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a team from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Jaguars ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the UTEP Miners offense will take the field first. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did in high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the pitch. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Off the RPO, complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Miners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They try to pop a run on the draw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UTEP. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. kick is in the air. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And the Miners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab deep. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And the Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got the first down, looking for more. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Got his man downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to let it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And we are all tied up here in the waning moments.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Pressure coming. Got him downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, UTEP! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in, it's Scott. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Oh, they're after him. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking for a huge play. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get